welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I just want to say hi. I'm Alba. For this video, I'll be talking all about my fitness journey and all the different stages I personally been through in my journey and where then all began, right? So let's start by going way back. In my culture, for the most part, being healthy is being chubby. So I didn't grow up having a background of knowing what's the proper way of living an active and healthy lifestyle. I also didn't grow up knowing what eating healthy was. So when it got to a point for me to learn and actually realize my reality, right, and see my surroundings, that I wasn't healthy. Entering my teenage years where you want to look good, you want to fit in, and you want to look nice. So I started looking for ways how to lose weight fast, how to do this, and all I would search is on Google. Like I said, I had no one to go to in my family to guide me through this. So I will go on Google and look for different diets, which obviously I wanted to lose weight fast. So I was trying things that weren't really healthy. But I got to a point where I was becoming anorexic. So my point of view was the less calories you eat, the faster you lose weight. So I was eating less and less calorie, trying to lose the weight the quickest I could. And I was hiding food. I was hiding food from my family. Like, my mom will put the plate and I managed to like put it in my pockets or some way just hide it. I couldn't just stand looking at food knowing what it was gonna do to me. That's the way I thought back then, and I know this is a sensitive topic, but that was what was going through my mind at that age range. Aunt showed me this video of, you know, anorexia and, you know, what it could turn into. I freaked out. I got scared. That wasn't what I was trying to accomplish. I was just trying to lose weight. I was just looking for something out of what my home was based on. So I slowly transitioned into eating again. I got active. I joined different activities, and one of them was the track team. So I got into running outdoors a lot. I got into, you know, we did different exercises in that team. So I maintained through my high school, I maintained my weight because I was not eating healthy. Even though I was into these programs and keeping myself occupied, I was not eating healthy. I was still eating whatever, and chocolate is my best friend. So I was eating everything, and if you give me chocolate, I will eat it all. Yes, exactly. Even today, that can be the case sometimes. So my weight through my high school was just, I kept it okay. I felt alright. I wasn't like the healthiest, but I felt I was living. I was okay on that stage of my life. Got into a little bit of fitness through my boyfriend, which is Babe. We're high school sweetheart, guys. So anyways, so he got me into fitness a little bit, and I started the gym with him. I was not into the gym in the beginning. God, I hated the gym. Like, I hated it. And then I didn't want muscle. At that age, I was like the mentality that muscle is not cute, and he was super muscular back then. So it was like, I don't even know how I was into him. Because I was not into muscle, guys. Like, I really didn't like muscles. Like, you know, for me, people that went to the gym and do squats and lift weights, that was all about muscle, and I had that mentality. And I didn't want that, so I didn't thought I needed to go to the gym. But he got me into that life, and he, you know, I lost weight doing that. I sort of managed to get healthier. You know, at this point I'm a little older, so I was able to search on Google the right things to search for. So at this point I was going to the gym, and I was eating sort of healthy, not completely. So I got to my skinniest being around 130, and I felt great. like I feel like never before. It wasn't until moving out with my boyfriend and my sophomore year of college, I could say that it sort of all hit me. I sort of lost track of my focus, and I lost track of my weight, to be exact. I started working sort of full-time. I had new responsibility as being independent and not living at home with my parents. So it was all new to me, and still being a student, like I lost track completely. And you know, I stopped going to the gym, I stopped being active, I got so caught up with work and school and all the extracurricular activities that I was doing back then, because guys, I was a freak with being active at school at that point in my life. So I was doing all of that at once. That I would just eat out, eat at Chipotle's, you know, go out with my friends, get some paninis, do this, do that, etc. Go to happy hours. That when I came to realize all I was doing was, you know, eating out and not keeping track of my weight. I was just living a day-to-day life. Like weight, I was already 30 pounds heavier and very unhappy with the state of, you know, that I let myself to get there. So I started being really self-conscious against my weight, to a point that, let me just say this was the most darkest year of my life. I self-bullied myself. I became very depressed and very self-conscious of my state of being. It got to a point that I can say that I barely have any pictures of this year in my life. Like my sophomore year in college, like I will take pictures that I had to take. I didn't want to realize that I let myself go so much to a point that I hated myself, guys. I truly hated myself back then. And I'm saying this with the mentality I had back then, not the mentality I am today. I just, at that point in my life, all I wanted to do was literally go to sleep and continue eating and give up on everything. You know, I didn't go out and socialize with people, or I barely did. I didn't want to open my closet and had to, you know, get ready to go out and not having anything to fit, because it felt like I felt miserable. Back then, I felt completely miserable to not having anything to fit, and then to the things that did fit, I hated the way I looked. I hated the way, you know, the style I had to dress up, because that wasn't me. And I knew that wasn't me, but I didn't know how to change that. I thought that was it for me. And so when I came to realize that I needed to do something about it, I did it the wrong way. So I again started to attempt different diets, and, you know, wanting to lose weight fast and looking for ways how to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks and all these solutions, guys. But in reality is, what I learned throughout this journey is that it took me a year to gain those 30 pounds. It's gonna take me time to lose it. Who am I kidding? Like, it was gonna take me time to lose it, and I didn't understand that back then. I joined the gym, and when I started a diet, and when I, you know, joined the gym for 2 days, I expected to lose 10 pounds already. Like, I just got on the scale. What I thought it was gonna be magical, like looking back, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what's going through my head. But that resulted of me having very inconsistent results, because I wanted a fast solution. I was looking for something that was just gonna make me all the way magically disappear, and I was so focused into wanting to lose the weight so fast that when I wasn't seeing those results, I gave up. So all that inconsistency was through my weight, until I got into a point where it was like I was desperate to look for a consistent results. And I realized that whatever I was doing before, it wasn't working for me. Sort of got introduced through Herbalife. And this is all the beginning of when I truly follow a healthy lifestyle. This is when I actually realized that abs aren't made in the gym, they're made in the kitchen. Fast forward, I lost a total of 25 pounds with Herbalife, 25 pounds of fat. And then I became interested in gaining muscle. I know I'm not a muscle freak, but I was really into fitness. I became really into fitness, and I became really into being healthy and continue to being active, and I became a gym rat. So I was into lifting weights and, you know, sweating and, you know, all these things that I was not into during high school. And it's so funny to me how things change and how I evolved and how my mentality changed throughout the time. Great, I was feeling amazing. I was part of an amazing community, but something was missing, and I realized that even though, guys, at this point, this was the best physique I had ever in my life. I felt great physically, and, you know, mentally I felt awesome. But I became obsessed to wanting more. Like, I just wanted more and more and more. So I didn't feel satisfied. There was something always missing there, and that triggered me. And again, I didn't know this back then. I'm telling you now because I learned from, you know, how I am today and what I've learned in my journey today, that there was something missing. And it was because I didn't appreciate all the little things that got me. I wasn't appreciating all the hard work that I was doing to get me the results I was doing. So I felt empty. I felt like something was missing and that I needed more. And not until today that I don't look my best, but I feel my best. I mentally love myself, you know, the way I am and what I've done to got here. Like, I truly love it and appreciate it, and I'm grateful for all those things. Okay. Let me move back a little bit. So, I got pregnant, and I got a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little scared of getting into this pregnancy journey. I didn't know what it meant. Yes, I had the guidance from, you know, Herbal Moms and how they did it and how they kept an active lifestyle. But I was, you know, I'm a first-time mom, so it was a little scary for me, okay? But I managed to keep an active and healthy pregnancy throughout. Now let's talk a little bit about my postpartum journey. The first 2 months of my postpartum, I had amazing results. I was eating super healthy. I was continuing to do Herbalife. Guys, I repeat, I did Herbalife throughout my pregnancy, and I did Herbalife, and I'm doing Herbalife through my postpartum. I'm still doing Herbalife. And I lost 26 pounds of, like, that was the first 2 to 3 months in between my postpartum. I was doing great. I started to incorporate workouts when, like, my 7th week of postpartum. Not until the three months postpartum, through the first year, I sort of lost track of me. I lost track of taking care of myself, you know, becoming a new mom and like almost graduating and having to look for a full-time job, you know, within my career, and, you know, manage to still be at home and still be a present parent. Like, it was a lot for me to take in, because for me, it is crucial to be a present mom. It's something that I value a lot. So I didn't know how to manage all of that at once, that I lost track that I'm also a human being, and that I also have personal goals, and that I also deserve to be spoiled and spoil myself and take care of myself, because I need that. I was very fluctuating on my results, you know, even though I was trying to eat healthy and I was trying to do workouts. I would do it one day and then, you know, fall off track and then start over, and that was like basically what you see in this picture. It was just fluctuation of me giving up and then starting over and then giving up again, because I didn't make myself a priority. I didn't make my goals a priority, and this is the result of what happened when I wasn't making myself a priority. Sort of gave in into my excuses of why not to take care of myself, guys, okay? And let me tell you this. It could be, no matter if it's a bad or a good excuse, it's still an excuse of why you're not getting things done, why you're not accomplishing your goals. It's still stopping you from doing that, okay? So no matter how much you put in yourself, in your head, that it's a good excuse why not to do it, it's still not worth it. You still gotta get that thing done. Because I've experienced that myself, And you know, time is just going to continue passing by. It's not going to wait for you to find the right moment, and stop making these excuses of why not, or why not today, or the what if. No, cut that out, okay? Like, cut it out and tell yourself, like, you're just gonna do it. If it's written down on your to-do list, just get it done. By the way, if you don't have a to-do list, get a notebook, download the app on your phone, whatever works for you, because this is how I keep track of my progress. After the first year, I realized like I needed to change and stop giving in to my excuses. I started seeing more results because I was started to be consistent. So today, basically, I'm working on continually to strive to become the best version of myself. No means do I am saying I'm perfect or I have reached my goals, because I almost near reaching my 2nd year postpartum and I haven't even reached my goal yet. Like, I haven't lost all the baby weight, right? So this is not what I'm trying to portray in my channel. What I'm trying to portray is to live a happy and healthy lifestyle, okay? So today I am happy. I am happy with where I'm at right now, because where I'm at right now is going to give me the force, it's going to give me the strength to continue to become the best version of myself and reach my goals in the future. No matter how long that takes, I am ready and I'm enjoying the journey throughout the process of getting there. Before I thought that I needed to wait until I was perfect, till I had the perfect body to love myself and to enjoy and to truly be happy. Like, I've learned that there's no such thing as being perfect, right? We always, once we reach one goal, we want the other, and that's completely fine. But I'm enjoying the little things in between the process, even if it's 1 pound, even if it's 2 pounds, right? Because those little things, believe it or not, are the things that are going to reach you to losing 10 pounds, 50 pounds, okay? The people that you see that lost 50 pounds and that you see them celebrate, it didn't take them a week. They got to a point where they had only lost 5 pounds, okay? So don't give up because you have only lost 5 pounds. It takes time. It's a process, okay? It's a lifestyle. So just continue to work on yourself, and this is what I'm doing now. I'm enjoying. I buy myself clothes like never before, okay? And I'm saying this because before I thought that I needed to wait until I lost 10 pounds to go shopping. No, if I'm going now, I go and buy myself something nice, something that I love, something, that is me, and I rock it. I rock it like rock it, because this is me and I'm happy and I'm living and I'm grateful for all the things. So this is my mentality today. Let me talk a little bit about my goals for the future. I'm looking to lose about 30 to 40 pounds more. I need to be in the 140th with muscle. So I do want muscle, so it's all depends on how much muscle I feel comfortable in throughout the process. I am not going to keep track of so much of my weight throughout the process. At least I'm gonna try, because the scale is the enemy, but it is really hard for me not to keep track of the scale. And I know we all have that issue, but I'm going to go back, because lately I've been falling into the trap of looking at the scale a lot, okay? But I'm going to go back to the habit of taking before pictures. Actually, today I took before pictures so that I can look into within the next 2 weeks and the month and so on. So maybe I should I will do a YouTube video based on the results I get within a month from today, and let's see about that. But in overall, I'm just looking to enjoy the journey and build some muscle, not focus on getting the body I had before my pregnancy, because let's be honest, everything grew, everything shrank, nothing is the same, okay? So it's not gonna go back and tighten up the same, okay? But you can manage to get the body you want, even though everything grew and shrunk and grew again, or whatever whatever shape it is now. Okay, I have stretch marks, I have cellulite, and I still love myself more than I did before I had Hailey. Like,